Channel 7 Action News.
Coming up next here on Action News at 7, what the new turnaround plan for Chrysler means for Metro Detroit. Up next, a local expert gives us a closer look at the company's future. As we told you at the top of this newscast, Chrysler is launching its 5-year plan to overhaul the company.
Turnaround expert Brad Coulter from O'Keefe & Associates in Bloomfield Hills joins us tonight to talk about it. So, Brad, I'm sure you've been hearing about this 5-year strategy plan. I mean, is it going to work for Chrysler? They need help.
Well, they certainly hit all the important points. Number one was refreshing the product lineup, which is essential. Number two was an emphasis on quality. Chrysler's reputation for quality is really the worst of the domestic OEMs and needs a quick improvement. And they also emphasize financial stability, which is important for the lending community into the supply base to hear.
Now, we saw the figures yesterday. Ford, of course, had that billion-dollar profit the last couple days ago, and GM also had a pretty good last quarter, but Chrysler still left pretty far out in the dust. Is that expected at this point?
I think so. I think Chrysler has always been the weakest of the three, and especially given that they really didn't have much new product in the pipeline compared to Ford and GM, it's expected that they would be perceived as kind of in third compared to the other two. Now,
Chrysler is supposed to announce 11 new models to be in showrooms, I guess, by 2014. Are you excited about any of their new models? And is this a good venture with Fiat?
I think so. I mean, from what I've seen of the Fiat product, it's stylish, it's attractive. I think it's definitely going to help their passenger car lineup. Chrysler's already extremely strong in trucks and the Jeep models, so I think in the long run it's going to be it's a good kind of merger of the two entities.
Well, we've had a little time to digest this idea of Fiat and Chrysler putting technology together. Is that going to benefit Chrysler here in the U.S.?
Yeah, I think it will. It's going to allow them to access global platforms, combine engineering resources, and really kind of get some of those European-influenced vehicles over here to the U.S.
Now, in Mary's report, she made mention of them emphasizing trucks, and that's good news for Warren. Do you believe that to be so?
Sure. I mean, anytime you can keep production here in North America, especially in the Detroit area, that's good news for us.
All right, so we're still waiting for Sergio Marchionne, who I don't know if you've had a chance to observe him, but so far we've noticed he's very late and had some things going on. He was supposed to start talking to us about 25 minutes ago, but he's still waiting for that. So what do you expect actually to hear from him that you would like to hear from him?
Well, I think it needs to continue to emphasize the points that they've been making all day is new product, quality, and financial, because it's going to take more than just today's announcement to change the perception for Chrysler. They need to get the consumers behind Chrysler, and they need to get the supply base behind Chrysler and the financial markets behind Chrysler for this plan to work. So it's going to be continual communication and hopefully some short-term wins as they do a quick refresh on some of the product and maybe get some quick quality improvements as well that they can advertise in the market.
All right, well, we're going to wait to hear what he has to say. Thank you so much, Brad Coulter from O'Keefe & Associates in Bloomfield Hills, for joining us tonight.